Hi, so this is my second mobile home video garden tour and things are a little brighter than the last one that I did. This is the jasmine that I had at the side of the house. It's now been planted out front here, and the sunflowers from a month ago are now growing up and looking a little better, and the weeding's all been done, so that's a good sign. Over here, the hibiscus are looking a little better. So, and my little tree is looking about the same as is the lemon tree. It's still growing crazily. It doesn't have a lot of lemons on it just at the moment, but it seems to be going for putting out a lot of green growth. Does that every once in a while, and I have to cut it back. Okay, and here we are around at the side with all my vines that grow up and encourage the bees. I had very many bees, which is not a good thing. And around here are some of my little plants. I've got my parsley that was just in pots before, and some Alyssum. These strawberries here are really into putting out runners instead of strawberries, and my thyme here is growing nicely, lots of flowers, and I've actually planted some flowers in these pots here, so there's a little bit of color, and we can sit out here and enjoy some flowers and stuff. And here I've got some little nasturtiums started, a few more flowers. Part of the garden still, and then the tall bush that I had that I was saying I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to take it out, but I like the berries and so on in the winter. I trimmed it back and I've used it for my beans. I've put beans and zucchini over here, and the beans all have the pretty red flowers on. They're a variety that I enjoyed when I lived in England and used to grow a lot. So I'm back here is the corn. In the last video they were pretty short and just getting started, but now they've gotten really big. And the zucchini are over there. Here I've got some salvia. And that little melon that was in the pot, I still have it. It's still kind of small. I think it's really in too small of a pot. And this zucchini is just growing in the front here. It's doing great. So I've got some zucchini on there. The sage I had to move into a much bigger pot. I just did that today, actually. And we found a little raspberry from a couple of 3 years ago, at least. And we put that in a pot and just repotted it on. And as you might remember, the cilantro had gone to flower, and it's really gone to flower now. But it's rather lovely. I like it like that. My tomatoes are doing well. I've got some down here that are blushing nicely. And it's gotten quite tall. And my rosemary and the watermelon. I've got to put them in little hangers so they don't break off, reusing my Amazon containers as little holders for them, and just holding them on with a peg, clothespin. And the carrots, those are doing quite well. And the grape, as you can see, has really taken off. It's growing all the way over here now. And it got planted in this barrel. And the mint here, which I use quite a bit. I like to put that in my drinks in the evening. Makes them nice and refreshing. My strawberry. The basil has been harvested a second time and is still continuing to produce. So that's great. And the other basil also producing. And the watermelon. I've also put those in the little holders here to hold them so they don't fall off. I have quite a large one down there. And the peppers are over here. Looking very nice. Got lots of peppers on here. They're all growing very well. I've got melons galore in here. The sun's kind of bright. I have to adjust the settings on my camera. Quite so much glare. Maybe this was not the best time of day to record this. But I've got all sorts of melons in here. And more peppers. Looking great. And my potatoes, just beautiful. And I've had some lovely flowers on them. Which is what I want, so that I know that when those die back, that the potatoes underneath should be pretty much ready to go. So, yeah, the potato and squeezed tomatoes. Back here. And the little volunteer down here who's being eaten by the looks of things. Looks like I have a hornworm there. I've ordered a black light from Amazon so I can find the hornworms. And these are the next lot of tomatoes that I've got started. I had to put stuff around the side because I ran out of room. And these are more of the second group of tomatoes that I actually got from the little cuttings off of the tomatoes that I have already. And I got a new grape yesterday, a red flame. A few more tomato. Didn't come around here last time because there wasn't much here. Well, there's this big geranium here, but other than that, other than the geraniums, and I like geraniums, we do have some dandelions, some more geraniums, and a great big green bush that I can't remember what the heck that is, and a little pink geranium. that's just about surviving. And that's it. Okay. Take care. Talk to you later.